Hi, today is July 26, 2026, and here are my poems for the day. The first one is poem number 1149 for the year, Not a Significant Source. Not a significant source of saturated fat, trans fat, hope, inspiration, cholesterol, folderol, dietary fiber, music, vitamin D, love, calcium, iron, irony, pathos, bathos, Sexus, Plexus, Nexus, LexisNexis, or potassium. Poem number 1150, Not One Iota. Not one iota, not one dot, not one bit and not a lot, not an inkling, not a jot, is the extent of what I've got. Not the tiniest little smidgeon, not a swan and not a pigeon, not atheism and not religion, not a plan, not a decision, no animosity and no malice, not a single quantum of solace, not a hovel and not a palace, not one drink from the holy chalice, not a penny, not a slot, nothing cold and nothing hot, not a kettle and not a pot, not one iota, not one dot. Poem number 1151, Nightingales. Nightingales don't have fallopian tubes. They have a specialized oviduct. Instead of vaginas, they have cloaca, which if you ask me is kind of fucked. And now that you ask, they barely have sex. They engage in what's called the colloquial kiss. In less than 3 seconds, the bird is knocked up. If I were a nightingale, I would be pissed. And I hate to break it to you with these words, but that's just the way it is with most birds. Maybe most birds wish that they could be dogs or pigs or whales, but maybe some of them are happy to be nightingales. Poem number 1152, Artichokes. Someone stole my artichokes right out of my pockets. I had both of my front pockets and one of my back pockets stuffed full of artichokes, and now they are gone. Now I have no artichokes whatsoever. I'm pretty fucking pissed off about this. I don't mind telling you, I'm fucking pissed. I had big plans for those artichokes. Just never mind what my plans were. Nothing too disgusting, if that's what you're thinking. Maybe a little disgusting, but fuck you. They were my artichokes, and who the fuck took them, and what made that person think that they had the right to go into my pockets and take all my fucking artichokes? I'm not going to let this ruin my entire week, because maybe I can just get some more artichokes and fill my pockets again. Artichokes are not crazy expensive. Maybe this isn't a big deal. I guess maybe my week isn't ruined after all. I guess I can get through this, but still, that was fucked up that someone took my artichokes. That was really fucked up. Poem number 1153. It was. It was all laid out as pretty as you please. It was all snotty, as shitty as you sneeze. It was all windy, as breezy as the breeze. It was all smarmy, as snitty as the cheese. It was all open as a door. It was all hoping for just a little more. It was all expensive like Christian Dior. It was unrepentant like the holy whore. It was sexy and ridiculous like the leather clown. It was like that dog named Boomer, kind of nice to have around. It was all erudite and witty and profound. It was like those missing artichokes until they were found. Poem number 1154, Will the Sunshine? Will the sunshine sing a song to creatures in the sea? Will the moon stand naked before the university? Will the dreamy dreamed of dream dreamy dreams of dreams? Will the dark and evil mimes grind out dank memes? Will the grooves of the vinyl record play themselves? Will the books on the table read to the books on the shelves? Will the Red Bulls sprout wings and fly out of the arena? Will Zendaya ever reprise her role as Athena? Will time move ever forward until the end of time? Will the tequila not be as good if there are only limes? Will they laugh me out of town if they don't like my jokes? Before they do, will someone please return my artichokes? And the last poem of the day, poem number 1153, not a haiku. Dappled winter light. One syllable too many, and the caw of a crow. All right, that's it. Thank you. I appreciate you.